became a police officer right out of high school. Then I moved back home, and I met my wife, Jocelyn, when I joined the PD over here in Honolulu with the Honolulu Police Department. So we have 3 boys. We have, the oldest one is Brandon, my middle one is Chase, and then we had our baby, TJ. Towards fall break, he was having problems walking and then swallowing. We took him to see his pediatrician, and then he looked at him, and he had him walk back and forth, and he could see that he was favoring one side, had him smile, and then he seen there's some droopiness to one side of his face. So initially we thought it was stroke. So he immediately sent us down to Kapi'olani Medical Center to get a brain scan. Me and Jocelyn were sitting in the emergency room and we're waiting. So we called Dr. Yano and we told him, hey, what's going on? You know, we've been sitting here for about 3 hours, nobody's saying anything. And he said, well, we see a mass. He basically told us, you know, it's inoperable and there's nothing they can do. You know, we took him in for like a regular checkup. And to get that kind of news, kind of it crushed us. You know, family friends came over and they talked to TJ, and then, you know, they asked him, you know, if he'd take Jesus Christ as his Savior, and he did. For me, how I handled everything, you know, situations in life is I bury my emotions, you know, I bury it down deep inside me. And then I was watching him and the machine would go on and off, on and off. So I remember praying, you know, that night that, you know, I'm okay. You know, if you need to take my son, I'm okay. And I told TJ that. And I know he couldn't hear me already, you know. But after that prayer, I would say, not even 5 minutes later, the machine went off permanent. And I could see the color leave him. And I knew he was gone. And I buried everything and I threw myself into work. So a lot of the special duty jobs, you know, was working at different churches. Services just starting and I go up, do the same thing, go up to the next step tables. And I'm listening to the sermon, and this time it's about a little girl with brain cancer. And all the stuff that I buried, it must have started coming out because William and Todd could see my face. Next week, I like this church, you know. I think I'm gonna start coming here. My very first service, I came in, I sat in the back row, and I listened to the service, and it really grabbed me. And then when they asked, you know, people for the salvation prayer, I raised my hand, and you know, I did the salvation prayer, and just the emotion, and the love, and just the power went through my body again, and I just broke down and I was crying in the back. With TJ passing, without the church and small group, it would have been easy for me to slip back to where I was and easily curse God for what he did and what he took from us. But with the church and small group, it didn't show that God took anything from us. He just called his son home. And there is a reason for it. I just trust in his plan. And his plan basically was saving me and Joss. And we miss him, but we know that this is temporary, you know, and it's afterwards. We'll be together forever.